Uh-oh. Now, this one's going to be a doozy. This one's going to be a doozy. So, y'all obviously know Grand Theft Auto 6 is all the hype right now. Everybody's talking about it. People are talking about Lucia. People are making up fake controversies, calling the game woke. And it very well may be woke. But right now, we have no evidence to suggest that it may be woke, other than the controversy that came out last year when it was revealed that they planned on dialing back some of the jokes against booty bandits and whatever have you, okay? And so everybody's talking about GTA right now, regardless of what angle you're coming at it from. But I got to be honest, I did not expect a comment from your boy Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying? The top G himself, the man that the system is trying its damn hardest to put under the prison and can't seem to get the job done. As you can see, this tweet right here has 5 million views. So it's very obvious that Andrew Tate is very influential. What he says matters, regardless of whether or not what he says you like. He's very influential. As a matter of fact, I believe at one point in this man's career, he was the most Googled man on the internet, okay? The most searched man on the internet above Donald Trump. So that should tell you right there how influential this man Andrew Tate is. And now he's cooking gamers, okay? He's cooking people who are looking forward to GTA 6. This is what he had to say. You're obsessed with GTA 6 because you have 0 cars, women, yachts, money, or action in your real life. Holy.
Oh my God. God damn.
Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Pretty much he just said you broke, you a bitch, you get no ass, you can't get on a boat, you have no money, you get no action in real life. Now, if you watched my channel over the years, you know that I like Andrew Tate. I would never say that I'm a fan, but you also know that I'm not a fan of anyone, okay? I like Andrew Tate. I do believe that the allegations against him as far as the trafficking goes is a load of bullshit, and I think ultimately we will find that out. I want you guys to keep in mind that they brought allegations on this man when? Was it not 2022? It was in 2022 that they brought allegations upon this man. And it is now 2025, and we ain't heard nothing. We ain't heard nothing. This man is still free. So don't take this opinion, this absurd opinion of his, and immediately say, well, he must be guilty of trafficking women. No, I think that sometimes niggas can just have some dumb, uninformed takes. That's just my personal opinion, okay? Now, obviously, I have a car. Now, maybe, I don't have a bunch of sports cars, I suppose. And then, he says, you have no women. I mean, I don't know about that. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that ain't the case. Griff. Yachts. Yeah. You right about that. I ain't got no yachts, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? I gotta eat that. You know what I'm saying? I can't really grift on that. Or money. Well, it depends on what you consider money. I guess, no, I don't have money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got Andrew Tate money. Hell no, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't walking around in a mansion. You feel me? So, I guess that's the case. But what we also know is that everybody can't have it. So I don't really understand this. I don't really understand this from Andrew Tate. Because if everybody could achieve what it is that you have, then that would make what you have of 0 value. So it's like, well, I may not want yachts. I never really grew up, I guess because I don't have the money, maybe I don't see the point in a yacht, I suppose. But I never really dreamed about having my own yacht. Now, women, hell yeah. Cars, hell yeah. Money, hell yeah. But a yacht? I don't know about that. But you know that there's people that just can't achieve this type of wealth. It's hard. So what's the problem with them? What's the issue with you pointing out that, like, even if this was true, okay, like, all right, I don't have a yacht. So yes, I play a video game where I'm able to, operate a yacht. Like, okay. But this isn't the first time, the Tate brothers have made, comments like this. Watch this. This was from 2023 on Rumble.
New GTA 6 is out. Have you ever played any GTA? This is a genuine question. I've never played any of them.
I believe that I played the first one. That's like a top-down, bird's-eye view kind of 2D game without any real graphic violence back when I was maybe 10 or 11 or 12, whenever it came out. I do recall that. But you know what? I want to speak about GTA 6 while you're on the topic, because now we're actually talking about something that's relatively important. Video games aren't necessarily evil. But, you know, I remember when video games, because I'm very old. I'm an old man. I remember you used to play a little man in a red hat trying to rescue a princess and teaming up with your brother. Now, if rescuing purity from evil while teaming up for your brother isn't a good theme of a video game, then I don't really know what is. I'm not a fan of anyone under the age of 18, 21 maybe, playing video games where the goal is to shoot police officers. I just don't think that's good for society. With all the amazing graphics and engines and whatever people put into these video games, I feel like you could create a better objective with the game, you know? Maybe you are the police officer. Maybe you are trying to stop.
Sorry, carry on.
And that's that. Oh, man. Unfortunately, as much as I like the Tates, I got to give you niggas the clown horn of the day. Guys to give you, well, not the clown horn of the day, the clown horn of this video, okay? I'm sorry. You guys to get the clown horn because this is one of the most uninformed takes. First of all, the goal of Grand Theft Auto was never to shoot cops. As a matter of fact, you really try to avoid the cops as much as you possibly can. Their goal is to shoot you. Can I get a grip? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I don't know where you got that from. You go and commit crimes and the police come after you. Secondly, there's plenty of games where you play as a cop to go and prevent crime. There's games where you play as a cop and you're crooked as hell. Either way, there are games of all kinds, and it allows people to play out this fantasy in a virtual world. I don't see the issue with that. And people on the right, I don't really consider the Tate brothers as the right, but they do have conservative opinions, just like we have conservative opinions over on this side. But these people on the right try their best to demonize video games as this thing that caused such a societal problem. Nigga, you got hundreds of issues well before video games become a problem. Obviously drugs, obviously alcohol, feminism, obviously booty bandit propaganda. You know what I'm saying? I think there's plenty of things that you could be worried about before video games. And obviously there's no evidence to suggest that video games cause niggas to get up out of their bed and go and shoot at their neighbors and shit. Okay? Sorry. You can talk as much as you want to. There's just no evidence to suggest that. Okay? Sorry. It is what it is. Also, you know, I just found this is an interesting tweet. Andrew Tate said himself, Tate won't leave the trenches until we get GTA 6. Fuck that mean? I mean, you know, he's my guy. I like Andrew Tate, but nigga, this was last year. And now you shitting on the game. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Of course, as always, may the grip be with you. I'll talk to y'all later. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the comments. All right? Deuces.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.